Welcome, people of planet Earth and all planets beyond. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Josh, and today we're going to be tier ranking again. This time we're going to be tier ranking the best vintage Nirvana t-shirts. I have a list of a bunch of popular Nirvana t-shirt designs here, and we're going to rank them from S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier, and D tier, because let's be honest, it's Nirvana. There's nothing that's going to be an F. They're one of my favorite bands, so let's dive right into the list and see which one ends up on my top tier. Alright, first off we have the, this is the MTV design. This is, I think, a little bit of a later one. This is the MTV when they did the acoustic set. This is a solid one. In fact, I really like it, actually. Personally, one of my favorite designs, because I think that performance is just absolutely iconic. But I don't think I can put it in S tier and A tier yet. I don't think, to me, this is not quite that crazy. So we're gonna go B tier. We'll go B tier for the MTV Performance t-shirt. Now here's this is an interesting one. This is the Nirvana. I think this is either like prior to Sliver, or this t-shirt design is related to Sliver. It might have come out at the same time, but it isn't specifically the Sliver design that everyone knows about. So this one's pretty cool, but it's not as cool as Sliver, so I can't. And Sliver for me is like way up there. So to me, this is like, it's cool, but not that cool. So I'm going to go C tier. I just don't think it's that awesome. The other designs that look similar to it are just way cooler. So C tier. Then we have here we have the Kurt Cobain tribute tee. Now this is not like technically Nirvana, obviously, but this one's cool. But I'm not really a sucker for like the tribute tees. So this one's probably a C tier as well. All right, now here's a cool one. This is like this seahorse t-shirt. I just love the visuals of this t-shirt. I think it's a cool t-shirt in general. This is. People are gonna probably not agree with me on this one, but I think this is A tier. It's not necessarily one of his more well-known designs, but I think it's pretty freaking sick. Same thing with this one right here. This one, the seahorses. I think this is a super cool design. I think the seahorses. I don't know what it's about. Don't get it. But to me, this is another A tier. Well, no. Let's do this way. One of these two has to be. You can't have two seahorses on A, so we're going to bump this one down to B. That'll be A tier. Then we have another, I think this is a tribute tee. I've actually had this t-shirt. I found this t-shirt before. This was actually way back, probably last year, when me and my buddy Rob got to dive and explore basically a shut down, abandoned thrift store and all their extra donations. I found this t-shirt, and this was pretty cool. This one, because it's sentimental to me, we're going to go B tier. It probably wouldn't necessarily get this high up, but I think this is a B tier. Next up, we have this one. I forget which one this is, but I'm just not... Naked women on a t-shirt, so that's not going to do it for me. This is not crazy. D tier for me. We have the other tribute. This is the Baby Cobain or Kid Cobain t-shirt. I actually think that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool throwing this, it's definitely a flex if you're wearing a t-shirt with a picture of a superstar when they were a kid, and nobody else may not recognize who it is. So that's pretty cool. We have an In Utero t-shirt here next. This is not like the main one everyone knows. This is a different version of it, and I'm not even sure if this specific one, this specific t-shirt we have here is actually like legitimate. I'm obviously not authenticating these t-shirts. I just looked up some popular designs and I'm throwing them on there. I don't love it in black. The In Utero t-shirt's not my favorite t-shirt, but it is In Utero. But this is gonna go C tier for me. We have the Nirvana smiley face t-shirt. This t-shirt is so obnoxious because this is the t-shirt everyone wears. So we're going D tier. Sorry. If everyone and their mother didn't wear a reprint of it, then maybe. But the next we have is I think we have a Bleach t-shirt. No, it's a Bleach era t-shirt. I like this one. It's pretty cool, but the yellow and black's not my thing. So we're gonna go C tier. Here we go. We have another In Utero. We have a bunch of different In Utero versions here. I don't like this one as much. C tier as well. All right, so Insecticide. This is going to be a little controversial. But Insecticide's not my favorite. But it's not. I mean, it's pretty iconic in terms of Nirvana T-shirts. So we're going to go A tier with this Insecticide. I actually like it on the black best. So we have another Nirvana In Utero. This one, I don't like it. I don't like how it's framed. We're going to go D tier. All right, here we go with Sliver T. This is the white version, but it's kind of like a cut. Like the box is like a little bit boxier. Sliver, in my opinion, is like one of my all-time favorites. So, but this one can't get. So this is not my favorite version of it. So we're gonna go B tier for the white Sliver. We have another sort of random long sleeve. This one I know sold for a lot of money. I'm not sure if it's a bootleg or not, but it's a pretty cool design. Because it's bootleg, we're going with B tier. All right, then we have the Nevermind album art T-shirt. This has got to be an A tier T-shirt. I mean, it is the album that sort of put them on the global map, so like has to be pretty high up. So we're gonna put that one on A tier. Here's another one of those similar like long sleeves, probably bootleg. It's gonna go B. It's kind of we're gonna go C on that one. Here we have the like original In Utero. This has got to go A. Again, it's not my favorite of the In Utero tees or Nirvana tees, but it's gonna be up there. So definitely an A. Do I like it more than these other ones? Can it be our first? Can it be our first one to go on the S tier? You know what? Let's do it. S tier. S tier. S tier for In Utero. Then we have the Vestibules T-shirt, which I think this is another really good design. It's cool. It's simple. Like it has the sort of the fudge packing jokes on the back. We're gonna go A tier for the Vestibules. Definitely cool. Next we have this this is a pretty I forget what this design is about. It's like a Bosnia something to do with Bosnia. Was it like a fundraiser or something? I'm not sure, but really cool design. We're gonna go. I like the art on it. We're gonna go A tier because I like art. Nirvana comes together. It's good in my book. Then we have the Bleach tee. Honestly, because I come from like a punk and like hardcore background, and we punks and hardcore fans love their like black and white tees. This is S tier, baby. Bleach T-shirt is S tier. Then we have this like Nirvana or we have this Kurt Cobain tribute T-shirt. It's all right. C tier. Then we have the Insecticide on this sort of like gray kind of drabby green maybe. B tier. I don't like the color. Not my favorite color. It's not my favorite design. I have to put some respect on it, but we're going B tier for the off color. Then we have the Sliver tee here. I have it twice here on the list by accident. We're just gonna use this first one. This is an S tier. This is like, in my opinion, all time. A couple of reasons. One, I think the design is just the coolest. I love the color scheme. Love the simplicity. It's like metaphysical. It's great. But this is actually like the first like major like vintage T-shirt I ever found. I remember I found it it's probably on the channel actually. Way back when, like 2018. I pulled up in a thrift store and found it, the sleepwear section, and it had a T-shirt, and I was just like freaking out. And then, man, it didn't fit me. It had a little bit of damage. It wasn't like in great condition. But like in 2018, I remember I sold it like the day, like my third child was being born, and I just was not like. I don't know what I was thinking, but I sold it for like $500. So I wish I would have held on to it, but I did sell it. Then we have another Kurt Cobain tribute tee. This one I like more than the other one, so we're going B. Probably my favorite of the tribute tees. There's another Vestibules, but in black. I actually like it in black better, so we're going to go black first. Then we're going to bump the other one down to B. This is the same In Utero. We're going to skip that. This is another in utero, which I think we've covered, but I'm done covering in uteros. We have a couple here. We're gonna save my opinion on the heart-shaped box here till the very end. Let's go to here. We have the John Lennon, Yoko Ono naked tee. Again, you know that that's not me. I'm not going to put a bunch of naked people, and I definitely don't want Yoko Ono naked on a t-shirt I'm wearing. So D tier, blah, boring, gross, don't even want it. We have this other one, I think this is like a European or bootleg in utero. It's actually kind of cool, I think. So we're going B on this in utero. And then that brings us to the one everyone talks about. We have the heart-shaped box t-shirt. There's a lot of differing opinions about this t-shirt in the world. It goes for crazy money. Like, it is probably in terms of like average sales, the highest selling Nirvana t-shirt out there in terms of value. Everybody wants it. It's been on celebrities. They've all worn it. Fear of God did a special version modification on them. They're freaking cool tees. And I think they are, but everybody, even though I think they're cool tees, everybody craps on them because they're like, oh, it's not really that rare. It's, so overdone, all over print. So it's just, too much. I don't care. This t-shirt is so cool. So great design. Like, we can fuss all day about how much it costs, how rare it really is, versus, because it's really not that rare. How many reprints, reproductions there have been. But in the end, when it comes down to it, like, I know I have my personal favorite is the sliver tee, but you got to put some respect on the name of the heart-shaped box tee. It's S tier, guys. It's an S tier Nirvana tee. It's an iconic design. So cool. Sure, is it overhyped? Yeah. Is it, not that rare? For sure. But it's still a dope t-shirt, and I would be wearing it if I had one. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. I'd probably sell a number of these other t-shirts, but that one and the sliver I'd probably keep for myself. So, that's it. What do you think about my list? Do you agree, disagree? Let me know in the comments down below. We thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.